consequences for failure shall be the wrath of hell unending and be revoked of all powers granted by hell itself.
Mm-hmm. And what constitutes a contributor to this? You said living. Zacharias is not living.
The contract seems to only be signed between Marcus and Azurius to get the boons at the moment, at least.
All right.
So there are clearly spots on there empty for, if more people were to be added, it needs to be rectified. You think you're pretty sure the whole thing was written in blood? Yeah, it is a very long thing. There is a lot of theoretical stuff in there with detailing how the planes align. How exactly does this get it closer to the infernal planes and away from the heavenly planes? But more or less that seems to be the gist of the entire thing, as far as you can tell. It's a very, very long document, as infernal contracts generally are.
All right.
And on Hell's End, signed by the Fourth Circle. Which Zacharias would know to be Nabarus and all of Nabarus' servants. Which is a lot. I don't think there's anything else in here. No, that seems to be most of the notes.
There's some of it you only can read if you have special glasses on or something like that.
No, the last bit is more just like personal scribblings of like what's been done so far, which is.
But still, I know this is the days of scheming, but it would have still been pretty sweet to have shared the information. I know I scheme, but all I do is stalk, so it's not as bad. I only stalk you guys.
It isn't that bad of scheming. It's not hurting the party.
Wouldn't we basically have become food for the devils?
No, I said any good aligned person would, because their souls can't go to heaven.
Oh, okay.
Since their souls can't go to heaven, they're basically up for grabs, like, okay, demon, devils, anyone want to eat this?
No, I see nothing wrong with that. And if all the good people are going to be screwed anyways, then they surely won't miss any, city, right? They don't need one, really.
Yeah, good people don't need CDs.
Oh, there is the one bit. There is the one bit I missed, of course, which is also detailing how it does seem the deadline is most certainly the end of this month, which is basically get the first stage, which is having the 5 pillars. Well, no, just having at least, having 3 pillars risen, at least a 4th one. Yeah, 4th one must be risen as well, but 3 must be activated. There we go. The next stage. Basically, we need to raise another pillar, even if it's not turned on. Keep it going.
We should probably do that. Especially if Anthera disagrees, because then she eventually has to turn up.
Well, Zacharias looks through the paper.
As I said, it's very long.
He sighs.
Kyron looks huggable now.
Don't make me regret this, Sirius, because if you do, I swear upon the empty night that I will destroy you completely.
Hasn't that always been our agreement between us?
More so now than ever.
I have only worked in the interests that have served us all, and as far as I see it, me being protected from death is a pretty good outcome in the end.
No one is scared if I'm gonna do something to them.
And do you also, Lady Cash, have a contract that might sell me into eternal slavery to hell? Because if you do, I might want to take a look at it too.
Cass basically just gives you the face to say, really.
The necessary scrolls and summonings can certainly be worked, Assyrius.
Where would I get a contract to screw you in hell?
The same place that he got
Get a
one.
rubber duck for that.
Admittedly, I can summon devils at will. Lady Cash cannot. But if you're willing to facilitate this, then going to the Vale would be what you'll need to do to finish that piece. Of course, the deal still stands that you may, if you wish, you could save that for last and, well, ensure that you know when it is occurring, making sure you can leave if you're still afraid.
It will be Zacharias hisses, I am not afraid.
Hesitant or cautious.
But what would I get
What I
to
require-
screw you in hell? I seriously don't get it.
And the same that the good cardinal would.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's a creature of control, Lady Cash. He wants all of this under his domain, surely.
I have the kingdom under control at this point.
Yes,
No,
but you don't have me.
Why do I
Okay.
need you under
And
control?
you don't have Chiron, although Chiron seems to have switched sides on the subject recently.
Yes.
If I hadn't, I wouldn't be here. Keep that in mind.
Also,
What?
well, he was originally planning to go with the tyrant, so
Oh, well, I thought he did a contract as Asmodeus to get that form or something like that. I don't know.
Telemundus
it-
did.
well, Telemundus did the contract to be put inside Chiron.
Mhm.
Then
Oh. Well, no
It
one tells
can-
me anything.
It can be provided.
I didn't know that.
As I
Yeah.
said.
No one tells me and Jake.
What, you weren't here? Chiron told
You
his
were
story
here.
like a few sessions ago.
You were here, you just weren't listening as closely.
I
And-
didn't hear that part.
then
enough.
to you, Zacharias, I leave it now. That would you care to have the? Would you care to raise this pillar now and have the last one be the princess? Rather thematic for the last one, I must say. Or would you like to have the last one be? Well,
It seems fitting enough that the princess is the last one. Can I at least inspect it? The one you have built here in the capital.
yes, you may inspect it. You will need me to get past the wards, but that's fair enough. It is because of the nature of this contract and hell unending. I wanted it to be well protected. You understand?
As I said, it can be provided for. I will not personally help you, because I do not want to be implicated in the wordings of this document.
I think you
No.
only.
If you do not wish to be part,
Sign it.
if you do not wish to be part of the contract, simply do not ever put your name on it.
It's like a wife. You need to put a ring on it.
Yeah, if Zacharias asks, he would take you inside of the unhallowed cathedral.
Yeah.
Down into a very secure room behind two very black obsidian doors. Doors heavily reinforced by magic, and the room itself warded with basically everything I could get a hold of. And inside is one of the pillars. You don't it's there. You don't feel the magic emanating from it though, like the others. It's kind of sitting there mostly. It has its conjuration magic, but it's not no booming echoes or overwhelming feelings. It's just sitting there. An empty vessel waiting for its blood sacrifice.
Is it inactive, Malachi?
It seems to currently be a sort of just a black rock. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot.
Alright. So Rise looks at Asuras and says, I will trust you on your word. You have been good for it so far.
Hell itself binds me to tell you to not try and betray you.
Oh, I've doubt that very much so.
Well, skepticisms do not change the truth. Regardless,
What I
Is this-
require is that when the time comes for the final incantations, I don't want to be here.
That is fine. Once the final battle is won, the princess is bleeding on the floor. Flee to your plane or wherever you wish to be. I will not stop you. And that you have my word on.
Zacharias' cold gaze over Asurius. Very well then.
Your fear of Asmodeus. I always wondered if anything like this would come up.
I am not afraid of Asmodeus.
Your hatred, I suppose.
So,
There
someone,
you go.
someone do sense motive.
That's more like it.
But back in our early days, maybe fear would have been more appropriate, but not nowadays, I suppose.
Does Zacharias fear Asmodeus?
He can't fear anything, he's immune.
Hmm.
Zacharias nods. Very well.
In that case, it would only take a few days if you wish to go to the veil and ensure that one is done and not able to be interrupted. That is also a more difficult one to guard if it still needs to be left alone.
But once the ritual has been enacted, the pillar does not need to be guarded, yes.
Yes. Once the sacrifices are done, the pillar no longer needs to be there. It only itself functions as an anchor for the magic. Once the magic's there, though, no, it doesn't need the anchor.
Yeah, basically out of character, it's you put the pillar up, the pillar needs to be guarded until the ritual's done. Once the ritual's done, the pillar doesn't matter.
Its individual ritual of sacrifice, at least.
Yep.
Like for example, the one in the Carabriar. I have no idea if that still. I don't know if that one still exists. Does it? Sheep.
I think Sheep asked you to make it into a dragon, remember?
Yeah.
It's still the pillar. It hasn't been made into anything yet.
Okay. Yeah,
Unless Jervon ate it like Nitoga.
The point is, you could have destroyed it for all I know, and nothing would have changed. So. Yeah, if you know, a couple of planar bindings there. Slaughter a few angels over the weekend.
That sounds like a party.
It might be a fun way to relax, Zacharias. Slaughter some angels.
I really hate angels.
I know you do. I hate angels.
They always do those mean things.
I do.
Yeah.
Should resurrect the dead hogger and have him guard the pillar.
So, does Zacharias go and help with the pillar?
I mean, he'll be there. He's not taking part in the ritual.
Well, I need you to help bind them. Remember?
I can.
My
Lead
issue.
the angels.
Yeah, for the angels, I need you to bind.
Zacharias will toss you scrolls.
Okay. Toss me scroll to planar binding. I can tell you that. I will pay the cost that needs to scribe them.
Yep.
All right.
In that case, we will, basically conjure the angels which we can with planar binding greater. I don't know what they are. They are the They are the CR16 planetars.
Sure.
Combined. So one of those kill it. Well, one of those knock it out, put it against the pillar, repeat.
Mm-hmm. What do the rest of you do while these guys are out? Their little excursion.
Because I assume Marcus is helping.
Yeah.
I think both Telemondus and Chiron would actually follow.
You want to help encourage and fire?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be alone. I'm come from.
Okay, so the entire party will be there helping.
I don't trust myself to be alone.
Zacharias sitting on a beach chair, telling snide comments about the summoning work of Asurius.
Watching Azurius fumble over the scroll using his voice.
I'll bring some cards.
Yes.
Arcane magic is so unpredictable.
Well, if you sort of maybe day, 2 days into the ritual. Well, it takes a long time to actually make these, slay them in the correct way. Spill their blood. Asurius and Marcus will both sort of suddenly feel a stinging, sort of almost pain to the chest and their mind. Almost like a ringing that deafens everything around them. As what seems to be an angry call to arms is mentally received.
Oh.
Wait, so is the ritual here done yet or not?
Not completely.
Okay, Manakite.
The Guthian?
Yeah, so Manakite. Standard action. Scrying greater, standard action. I aim it at the Agathium. What's there?
The Agathium is, peaceful. There's just sort of snow.
We've seen visibility in like arcane sight. There's no one there in particular right now.
Doesn't seem so. The
Okay.
fire axe is outside looking. Probably coming home with like a deer.
Okay, with my scrying gate greater, I'll redirect that to the cathedral in the city.
Cathedral, yeah, is standing there.
Is that
Fine.
pillar?
Looks
Pillar
okay. It seems so.
I'll try to identify
The intensity
what
grows
sense of
stronger.
Yeah, like what is calling? Do I recognize the presence?
You're being called to the personal hell of Navarus. Probably to present yourself there with some immediacy.
You go have fun now.
Marcus, hot hand,
And
plane shift.
Zacharias looks at the ritual, blinks. Well, that was a bit odd, wasn't it?
You currently there's currently just like a magic circle against good on the ground and a planar binding sigil attached to it. It's like waiting to be turned on.
I'm sure they would have told us if they needed us, right? Looks at
I'd
Karen
be
and
fine, I'm sure.
Cash.
What?
I'm high as fuck.
Is there a Marcus plane shift to Navarus' personal realm then?
I want to go. I want to see the.
Do you really?
Do you jump and grab onto like Marcus?
Well, I don't want to see what the fuck. Well, I want to see what they're doing.
That's the first time
probably
someone has said,
shouldn't.
I want to see
I
the
mean,
personal hell.
you didn't get called, so I'm gonna imagine you probably shouldn't.
But I want to see what they're doing too.
You know, maybe
But
we'll
they
tell
can
you.
just de-summon me if they don't want me there.
They don't know. Just don't.
See someone from hell journey is painful.
It's a bad idea.
It'll be fine.
It probably won't be fine.
I
Congrats.
want to see what you're doing.
Look, we'll tell you. Just don't. Please. I don't want Navarus to get mad at us for bringing unexpected visitors. Oh.
Just go.
Yeah,
The
fine.
worst case scenario is we need to use her clone.
I do have a
Okay.
clone. Trig is not here. Chloe will get the key.
Imagine if Chiron died and woke up as a human.
Oh.
We need new clone.
Chiron's clone that he would have had himself would be destroyed at this point because it's pointless. Doesn't need it anymore. He would never die again.
Anyone else want to go?
Do you want a new clone I can fix on?
Nah, he
Does
doesn't
does
die.
any of you, rest of you, want to go?
Nope.
You don't want to see what's going on?
Particularly, no. I mean, if they don't ask for him, Zacharias will probably hang out.
I mean, I can understand. I don't think Zacharias wants to go to hell, do you?
No, not really.
It's pretty hard.
You can sit there looking at the pillars then.
Okay.
Looking at
Chiron and Zacharias playing cards.
over the pool of
Yeah.
angel blood.
You can play 50 to pick up with the Chiron.
Ah, dead man's hand again.
It's not fair. I can't even pick up the cards.
Mage hand.
Very huge cards.
They're made out of like metal plates.
They do the game where they have cards that they attach to their foreheads and try to guess who they
Oh,
are.
that is funny. You know, we should. Oh, now I want to stay.
Cash?
Now I want to stay with you guys and play that.
See?
So is it 7?
Yes.
I'm starting to regret I said I want to go, but okay. Are we gonna see what's gonna happen, or are we dead? Oh. Zuri's not even here. It's embarrassing.
You appear on what seems to be a small, sort of cliffy island of rocky obsidian. The edges glowing as if still melting in what seems to be a sea of just burning, flaming hot magma. There's not any heat. Even those who would normally not be touched by it feel its sting, for it is hellfire. You see in the center, offset from the center, a large pool of particularly porous magma, bubbling and oozing around. 3 pillars currently sticking from it in, well-known positions. Around it are Nabarus and his court, in addition to Zaborus and 2 other devils you do not know. Nabarus seems furious and rather, he's not in a very good mood, so to speak. Yeah, you can instantly feel the sort of heat that radiates from him.
Osiris gives a bow upon appearing. You know, kneeling before Navarus.
Yeah, sure. Mimic Azorius. I kind of wish I didn't go now.
I mean, you chose to.
Yeah. Well, I was high.
You feel that Navarus is severely displeased.
What did you do?
Do you hear me all right?
Mm-hmm.
Good, because I'm having a bit of lag on my side.
You know, Osiris will allow, Nabarus is the higher rank in hell, so he should clearly speak first. Well, his subordinates just bowed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His smoldering eyes look directly to Sirius, mostly. He says, Cardinal, how good of you to join us at such a late hour.
Late hour. Zuri says with a questioning.
It seems that says, there are fewer of us now than but a day ago.
What happened?
It seems that Deserter has been slain by Sir Rickard, who seems to be working very hard at this moment to reclaim his title of Paladin. I was always uncertain about this plan of his, but Deserter was so enthusiastic about the prospect of the corruption. But it doesn't matter now. It will take more than a moment of doubt to break his agreement with us. It doesn't change the fact that if he could reach our enemies, it could be a problem. He has much power right now, and he's using it exactly at this moment to undermine everything you have constructed. I know exactly, however, where he is. I have his true name, his contract. I demand that you immediately go to him and slaughter him. I will watch from here as his soul gets consumed in my fire.
Those who break the contracts of hell shall meet its fury unending.
Yeah. A contract appears in Osiris's hand, eyes rolled up, and as he holds it, he, knows that there currently is a paladin some distance out of the city, carrying his blade, his armor, riding his knightly, kingly horse. With a very stout facial expression.
Very well. Zurius will nod. Unless you have more to say, Navarus, I will go now.
Navarus does not. Not at this moment. At this moment, he's furious.
Okay. Azurius is going to give one final bow as he simultaneously teleports everyone back.
But Desidor,
Oh, don't worry, I've got a plan about Esther.
can you get him back?
True resurrection time!
Dude, I love that guy. You can't take him away from me.
Yeah, I'm willing to spend the 25,000 gold to try bringing him back.
Dude,
So, yeah.
He was gonna be the father of my children. Maybe.
yeah, we'll...
All right.
Ken
Yeah,
is just really sad. I liked him so much.
Yeah, so through teleportation, you'll see us return shortly after, a few minits.
Guys, Desidor is
Azuri-
dead.
Yeah, Azurius has a very stern face off right now.
Cass has a sad face. I'll miss
where
the
are
way
we
he
exactly?
teleported in.
You are still at the pillar.
Right.
We're
On
at
the
the
Vale of
pillar.
Ventana.
You have cards in your foreheads.
Yeah.
Zacharias, it looks like we'll have to interrupt this for now.
Desidor is dead.
Zacharias cocks his head. Dead.
Havelin has rejoined the sides of the Paladin and has broken his infernal contract.
What?
I'm
How is that even possible?
I know his exact location right now. On a horse out of the city. I can teleport to him on a moment's notice.
Empty night. He must be captured immediately.
We are gonna cut him to pieces. I'm gonna revenge
They
Desidor.
know that we know where he is. He is bait and nothing else. But I suppose we do have to meet him.
Let's just do it.
He
We get
knows
no
too
cho-
much to get away. He must be captured.
Just teleport us there.
Marcus!
Marcus,
Need
get
your-
your
need your
damn
hand over
body
here.
over here.
Oh, Kyron, just grab him with your tail.
I mean, technically,
I
cute
can't find
creatures
anything.
count as
There we go,
4
found it.
medium creatures. Oh.
Oh wait, Chloe, get over here.
Everyone hold on to something.
I mean, did you bring Nyx with you?
yeah, he's with me now. I'm riding around
Okay.
on him.
And
Yep, you're muted.
Yeah,
Like 17 people.
this would count as 17 medium creatures.
that's a lot of medium creatures.
What would be the max?
I have to. I don't. 1 second, I have to work this out.
It's 1 per 3 caster levels.
Oh my god, I like that devil so much.
Yeah, we all
Anakai, could a miracle teleport this many people?
did.
Guys, we're
Right now, yes.
Okay,
Very
miracle,
much in the interest of Asmodeus.
miracle, teleport this entire group straight in front of Sir Havelin.
why does all the people I love die?
Because everyone dies.
Like Richter
I will mark off the
And-
fact I will just spend a
Barclay?
miracle.
and
We all love Barclay.
Rebecca
Oh,
and
this will be-
Zacharias and Marcus.
Oh, this will be good though. He's broken a contract with hell, and you know what that means.
Cass just talks about the people she loved that died, and they're still there next to her.
Why is he riding, though, if he's clearly going to the princess who can teleport?
He is not with the princess. He has done this on his own for some reason, and I want to know why.
I don't believe it.
I want to know why. Why?
We'll find out momentarily, won't
Well, that's gonna be our first word to him. Why? We're just gonna stand there and say, why?
we? Remember, because he's broken a contract, though, one of the penalties he takes is that versus Azurius.
Oh, he has no chance against us. Like,
No.
he's not...
He's fried.
What
It's
the
not even
hell?
going to be a fight. It's
I-
just...
I thought we had a bond or something.
I thought we had a thing.
Yeah, I thought we had a thing too.
Oh, good thing we just assigned an heir, right?
Did he have a thing with you too?
Oh, Berethor.
He had a thing with all of us.
And you killed Desitor, you fucker!
Yeah!
What?
Like the first time, as soon as we took 25,000 gold in the treasury, I say we try true resurrecting him.
What's
I
what's up
agree.
with
So,
killing
so,
Desitor?
so let's have some conspiracy talk here. What if Vestromo is working together with the princess,
What?
and Vestromo has both what's her face, Venya and the Duke of Gastonhol under his control? So clearly now it's in his interest that Berefor goes away. So Vestromo talks to the Inquisitor, who atones Berefor.
Forcibly atones, even though
So
it
we
hasn't killing him.
so we kill him so that Vestromo gets the throne through proxy.
Well, Vistaroma has always liked the Duke a
Well, if
lot
that-
for some
If
reason.
that comes around, we kill Vestromo.
I mean, Vestromo hates the church, though. I don't see him working... I don't know. We need to handle this guy.
Yeah.
Alright,
That
with
appear-
all... Yeah. All
That
the fury
son
in
of a
hell.
hoe.
You just want to attack?
No. We're gonna teleport in
Zachariah-
front of him and ban some answers here. This
Yeah,
is
like,
not cool, man.
fly towards him. Why? Why, Berethor?
He looks at you, mumbling a prayer.
Marcus, get over here.
Wings of fire.
Have you done? How is this even possible?
Is he still trying to pray?
Yeah.
Silence. Just interrupt him.
Sure. You then just look up at you,
Silence will then
sword
break.
beginning to shine brightly.
Ugh.
No longer able to say anything.
The silence will be broken afterwards once he seems to stop praying.
Speak, Berethor. Explain yourself. It is the least you can do before we destroy you.
I have found my peace. There is nothing more you can do to threaten me. Now, fiends of evil, face me in battle. Grant me that righteous last time.
Has he been...
Your end shall not be righteous by breaking a contract with hell. Hell itself will claim your soul, not your god.
Has he been... what's it called?
What turned
Good.
you, Berethor? Did you fall to the clutches of the Inquisition?
The answer is, I realized what I had done. And I know that this is the only way I can repent.
Flying, for your knowledge, Azurius is.
Sure.
I am
So
so...
watch Marcus and say, you will have the dreams as well. In time.
Oh, Marcus is irredeemable.
Yeah, Marcus says, but at least unlike you, I know what I can and cannot accomplish.
Flies up a bit. over him.
Remember, his smite goes past the damage reduction.
Yeah, as I said, I fly up a bit. I look at him. Berethor, then. This is it for you. It is too bad.
Sure.
You were useful.
He will, you know,
Start combat.
yeah.
Is it atonement that's called, or...
I think it's atonement requires a willing subject, which is
The
interesting.
dreams, though.
Zacharias react first.
It's unfair.
Can
Yeah,
you send
you-
dreams?
Well, the same happened to Frayne, remember? Why would he
No,
have
he
been
was
willing?
taken. He said it was taken.
He was taken, yeah, but he was he committed suicide willingly. Remember?
Yes. But Berethor is not committing suicide. He is trying to.
He's trying to redeem himself.
He's trying to die a martyr's death to try to redeem himself.
Yeah,
Well-
which is kind of like what he did.
In his either way.
Enough of this. Zacharias weaves the terrible magics that he has and casts Prediction of Failure on Richard Thomason, as he's now known, pulling down all the ill luck of the cosmos and the doom of the stars upon him. He will make a will save, DC 29.
Yes.
Did he make
Succeed
it?
or fail?
Yes.
Okay. That means that he is shaken and sickened for 19 rounds.
A failure would have been permanently.
Yes. Zacharias will also cast Haste as a quicken spell. And turn on the aura, because why not?
This is going to be one hell of a party.
Well.
Jake?
Oh.
turn.
Destroy.
I didn't notice that you turned the marker. Well, I mean, for one thing, High Midnight, or not Midnight, Hellbrand rather.
Not his normal feast, but a contract breaker is juicy.
Hellbrand seethes with rage.
I will.
Smite?
Well, hang on. I've got
Is that...
something better.
Okay.
I will. Well, actually, I will
Yes, decide, come on.
delay until after Chiron, because that way everyone can get close to me, and I can give everyone smite.
So after Chiron, right?
Let me hear you're all the way at the bottom of initiative.
Yeah, it's okay.
Telmundus.
It's worth it when everyone can get smite.
Let's see. Telemundus will cast a quick and true strike first of all, and then he'll do a flyby attack, basically going like this, carefully staying out of his reach. And during the flyby attack, he gets to do a standard action, which will be a vital strike for 47. That is a whole bunch of damage, as well as a fortitude save, or he's nauseated.
Alright. And a fortitude save. That's a failure.
Okay, he's nauseated.
Excellent.
For I'm not sure how many rolls. Let me
You need
check.
one out. I'm going to remember what nauseated does.
For a number of rounds, 1 plus my constitution modifier, which is 7 rounds.
You'll have to be within 20 feet of me if you want smite,
Yeah.
because I plan to cast a spell that makes my auras wider even.
Cash.
Is unable to do anything on its turn. Oh god.
I'm gonna cast Iron Skin on myself, and Chloe is gonna take out the wand. And I think on the next turn, just let Chloe be my turn.
Sure.
And then next time I'll join the party.
Well, this is going to be fun. So yeah, Azurus is kind of pissed. So this is going to be interesting, which is it's going to be well, standard action. Azurus is going to cast destruction on him. Just out of the gates, destruction, which means he needs to make a fortitude save at a -11 because he broke a contract of hell. So he takes a minus
21.
A 21 would be a failure. He's going to take the effects of destruction, which is he takes 10 points of damage per cast level of Azurius. 190. This is unholy damage which cannot be negated.
It's level 12, right, Jake?
Yep.
Thank you.
If he dies, he is banished to hell, which he is anyway. But, you know.
What? Wait, whoa.
What does this spell look like?
Azurius with his eyes just almost like the fires of hell itself. In one hand holding the infernal contract, blazing with Azurius' hellfire. The other hand just simply raising his unholy symbol in the air, pointing at him. Hell know no mercy to those who break their contracts. Feel its internal wrath now and forever. Die. As in simple, just a jagged bolt of black and red lightning comes out and just strikes him. His entire body being flayed into nothing but ashes.
As he sort of falls back, his body begins to disintegrate. The thick, blackened chains from the ground, a slight rift below him opens as chains, and what seems to be long, red-clawed hands reach up to grasp him, pull him down, dragging him down through the rift. As suddenly a loud crack and a blue light, one similar to a red one you have seen long, long ago, a horn, a different place. You see a wisp almost flying out of his mouth and eyes towards up, and into the clouds, as the empty husk of a body is being pulled down by screaming devils, reeling in anger.
No.
What does that mean? Did he?
His soul went to heaven. Zacharias
Miracle!
spits.
Do something!
Quickly do a miracle.
How is this possible?
I mean, how is this possible? He broke an unholy contract. There's nothing if an unholy contract can't bind him to hell.
Sirius and Marcus, you again feel the seething, the anger. This is not a calling, this is more of a punishment. Or maybe a lash out in rage. As if you have globs of hot magma inside of your heads.
I mean, that would normally be warm and fuzzy for Azurius.
No, not this one.
Yeah, I guess not.
Zacharias looks up to heaven. Mithra.
We should have kept him in a cellar.
Always Mithra. He wanted this. He points to the blackened ground. He wanted to die. He knew we could escape it.
How could you... Azurius seems to be lost in how the hell he could break.
We should have kept him in the cellar with
You feel a great presence of good, of purity, of light, and maybe even the faintest hint of sorrow in the area. Almost as the area has been touched. Something
direct intervention by Mithra.
I mean, at that point, there's nothing Azurius can do about that.
Well, if you were to cast a miracle, that would be direct intervention by Asmodeus.
No,
I don't...
this is something greater. This is Mithra actually touching this plane.
Yeah, no miracle would do. Azurius would... Asmodeus would have to come out and, touch it himself.
Hmm.
In which case we'd be destroyed.
We lost this battle.
Gonna...
We truly did.
We can't lose. This is...
No, this one in particular.
That's it. From now on, we're going to bring them to the cellar.
You hear a sound of a long, drawn-out, wailing trumpet.
Wait, what?
Is
Coming
he gonna...
from the direction of the
Clarion and Maul don't win this time.
Is he gonna be resurrected?
When you look towards it, you see two shining figures in the sky above the city. Wings spread out, bright lights shining all around below as horns sound. You begin to feel the earth shake.
Quickly now.
Rocks begin to spring from the ground, breaking, shaking. The city sort of rocked in its sort of stead. You see the old palace, the highest tower, crumbling and shattering to the ground under this assault of the forces of nature. The water smashing waves in against the shore as these beings sort of fly above. You feel
Okay.
Could you
Still,
describe these
the
beings?
intense presence. Good.
This-
The beings have, they are very large, and have, from this distance, it seems sort of a jade-colored skin to them. They are clearly angels.
Hmm.
I mean,
Block
25,000.
them.
I would allow you to cast a miracle to try to stop the quake.
You know, Azurius reaching into his pouch, his last 25,000 gold pouch of diamonds.
Disintegrating them in your hands, you see, sort of, almost feel like a sharp crack through the sky as some of the sky sort of begins to turn red, some of it blue. It's almost the colors are battling between each other. The quake sort of weakened, sent to the epicenter, and then stopped as heralding voices from the city can be heard all the way out here, magically enhanced. Rejoice, 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 ye worthy, and ye who are downtrodden, for the righteous has returned to Talengard. Let the wicked tremble, for now is the hour in which they shall reap what they have sown. The trumpets sound again. The streets are filled with the masses of people.
It was a trap.
We need to get there and we need to destroy them.
Yes.
Yes, let's.
Zacharias, can you get us closer?
I can.
Quick.
And I think this is where we're going to stop this session.
Oh!
Damn it!
Oh, you bastard!
What?
I mean,
Because
admittedly,
you
you
said-
goddamn
anything else
bastard.
to do.
You
Admittedly-
slap us in the face?
I will,
admittedly,
I will
it's-
add that it's partially my fault.
Yeah, it is admittedly coming up towards the time where we agreed we would stop.
We
So.
get earlier, yeah.
We began earlier and
But knowing the battles
Yeah.
at this level, I don't think we can manage 1.5 hours.
no.
True.
You know, still,
You know,
still
we did just manage a battle in less than a minute.
We shouldn't have killed him.
We really shouldn't have, no. Maybe that's what allowed these fucking angels to
mean-
show up. His sacrifice opened the, like,
I
his
mean, to
sacrificed his
be
soul or
fair,
something
if
to-
you wanted to be the guy to tell Nabris, well, I don't think it was a good idea, then you can go ahead.
What was?
It,
And
like,
Nabris wanted
if
you
you
to
want to
kill-
go to Nabris and say, I don't
Oh,
think
I
it was
think-
a good
I
idea,
think he
idea
knows.
to kill anyone.
And I think he is
And
so
then
angry.
also, stopping now, right now, it also allows us to actually have like
Yeah.
half an
talk.
hour, 25 minutes of like after talk, which Timmy
Yeah.
wouldn't otherwise get to participate in.
Damn
Yeah.
it! You know, from time on, next time we're just gonna, basically cut their eyes and tongues out and cut all their fingers off, and then have them in the dungeon, and Halfis can torture them forever.
I can still be rescued though.
Not if Halfis is the man of the house.
Helfus can't really do much against like.
You don't know Halfis.
I don't think he can do much against like the epic magic of Mithra herself and like an ancient silver dragon or something.
Like,